Yes, I own.
Woke up crying at about noon. Just remembered I gotta protest ICE real soon. I gotta yell and walk before deportations begin, before I start stealing all my friends. About to go and I started to cry. My kids had to go to school, so I gave them a ride. Ran to the car and grabbed my tissue. I gotta do something about this ICE agent issue. Change my pronouns and grab my whistle. These racist ICE agents need a quick dismissal. Jumped in the pilot, heard Trump, and I cried. I got real triggered and proceeded to cry. Then I heard AOC say, if you obstruct the agency, immigrants can stay. I saw golden caskets on my new wish list, and my kids watch me on the news and win something like this. Cruising down the street in my Honda, screaming at agents, bringing drama. Went to the scene to block the road. My crew protesting, because that's liberal code. A car pulls up trying to George Floyd me. A racist ICE agent asking me to leave. He rolls down his window and he started to say, get the f*** out the car, don't make me spray. Because the liberal Democrats are brainwashed retards. I tried to block the road and I shot my car. I know nothing in life, but I found it real quick. Oh shit, I brought my dog and my kids will be pissed.
And me wife died in the honey, and I'm sorry, sorry, not sorry. Ooh, yeah. And now she's gone, yeah. And now she's gone. And now she's gone. Oh, yeah. And me wife died. You have died in the honey, in the honey. Oh, oh, oh. And now she's gone, yeah. And now she's gone, yeah. And now she's gone. And now she's gone, oh, yeah. And me wife died in the honey, in the honey, oh, oh, oh. And me wife died in the honey, oh, oh. And I'm sorry, sorry, not sorry. she's gone, yeah. Now she's gone, yeah. Now she's gone, yeah. Now she's gone. Now she's gone, oh, yeah. Me wife died in the Hardy, oh, oh. Me wife died in the Hardy, and I'm sorry, not sorry. Ooh, yeah. Now she's gone.
Yeah, Renee Nicole Good, as you hear her say, she's not mad. She's sitting in her car, peacefully waving cars to get by. This agent, as you see, gets out of his car, automatically starts running towards her, trying to open her door. She feels scared. She tries to turn the wheel away. And then you see the other officer, who can clearly see the car is moving, move towards the front of the car, which, if they are saying that he has 10 years on service and is trained, he should know that you shouldn't be trying to get in front of a moving car.
Does your rhetoric need to change? Yeah. I said this was a federal agent recklessly using power that ended up in somebody dying, because that was a federal agent recklessly using power that ended up in somebody dying. It's exactly what happened. I mean, am I biased in this? Of course. And I'm biased because I got two eyes. Anybody can see these videos. Anybody can see that this victim is not a domestic terrorist. I mean, my goodness, she's like doing a 3 or a 4 or 5 point turn. This looks like somebody that's trying to get out of there. If doing a 3 point turn or a 4 point turn is
a 5 point turn even a thing? You know, when you do a 5 point turn, when you're in a teeny tiny parallel parking space, like only in New York City would you ever have to make 5 points in a turn because you've been parked on a little tiny block and somebody jammed you in or something like that. It's crazy work. I never heard of a 5 point turn, but honestly, liberals will tell you anything. Liberals will literally say anything.
Welcome to Minnesota, where every moment is an adventure. From the tranquil natural beauty of our waters to the rich culture of our cities, Minnesota is where unforgettable memories are made.
Go inside now! Get in the house!
Step into friendly neighborhoods that make you feel right at home the moment you arrive. Stroll through vibrant streets, soak in the energy of our dynamic nightlife, or indulge in a shopping spree at one of our world-class boutiques. And behind it all is strong leadership and inclusive policies that create a place where everyone can thrive. Minnesota, we're ready to be your next adventure. Welcome to Minnesota, where every moment is an adventure.
We're going to turn our attention back to the Somali fraud investigation. As we've discussed before, authorities have discovered suitcases containing hundreds of millions of dollars in a Minnesota airport. Now, in the meantime, Republicans are working to cut funding for Somali-led organizations with alleged ties to the massive fraud scandal. Now, as the FBI pushes forward with its own investigation, one key question arises. What does accountability even look like in this case moving forward? So joining us now to talk about all of this and more is New York Congresswoman Claudia Tenney. Congresswoman, thanks so much for being with us tonight.
Great to be on with you, too. What a crazy time we're seeing here, aren't we?
Absolutely insanity. And I know oversight in the House is looking into these fraud allegations, but I wonder if it's even bigger than we have uncovered thus far. The $700 million in cash going out of the airports there. I have a feeling we are still just scratching the surface.
Yeah, it looks really bad, and obviously very alarming to see that this U.S. cash has been legally going through our airports. And of course, there is a requirement of reporting if you're going to carry more than $10,000. There's a reporting requirement, but I think a really interesting part about this is if, isn't it going to be a little suspicious when you start seeing 10,000, 100,000, millions, and now, more, as John reported earlier, more money that goes through JFK, goes through the Minneapolis airport. Something's wrong there. And I think something that's very interesting that we impose on banks is that banks are required under banking law to require and file and keep track of what they call suspicious activity reports. This is something I think we need to do now when we see the large amounts of U.S. cash, and it's always U.S. cash. I mean, you're not going to see, Chinese yen or anything else going through there. And U.S. cash is king, and we need to certainly have this type of cash exchange reported. It's interesting because you see all this illegal immigration we've had over this time. And by the way, most of those Somalis that are in Minnesota probably came through a refugee program, and probably many of them are already legal American citizens. So suspicious activity reports, some kind of accounting for cash, I think would really be helpful. I'm looking at ways that we might be able to do this so that we could actually look at what's going on. Banks are required to do that. Individuals are not. But I'll tell you, if I'm a TSA agent or anyone else, and I see this kind of cash going through, and that you're able to report the amount of cash going through, that it's happening in plain sight. We're seeing corruption in plain sight. Most of the remittances that go back often go to these foreign countries, and there's substantial portions of their economy, whether it's Guatemala and Mexico and other countries. Their own workers are sending that money back. But this is at a level that is just unprecedented, and I really think we need to look into a way to track that and to actually show that we can hold them accountable, and that type of suspicious activity leads to fraud, arrest, and what we're seeing unfold every day in Minnesota, which seems to get worse by the day.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I want to ask about the two most common way illegal aliens, also legal aliens, by the way, legal residents of the United States, but move money out of the country, remittance payment centers, and of course these cash couriers like the ones that we're working out of the Minneapolis airport. Is there any thought in Congress to requiring that a remittance payment business or a cash courier ascertain and make sure?
Now, I just want you to remember, no matter what happens on the protest front, it's all being done to distract you from the Somali fraud that was uncovered. This whole thing is a giant shell game to hide the Somali fraud. And meanwhile, while they don't want to prosecute the Somali fraud people who've stolen billions, they will prosecute the guy who actually had to fire his weapon at that lady the other day.
Now, I do have to ask you, a lot of people are concerned, let's say nothing happens, right? The Trump administration conducts its investigation, says self-defense, no charges are warranted, excludes you all from the case file. You guys can't get an accurate investigation going. How do you ensure that this officer is held accountable if the evidence is there? At some point, I mean, is there a statute of limitations here? What happens?
There's no statute of limitations on a murder case. On a homicide, there's no statute of limitations. A lot of people, have heard that before, and they're right. So the case, it's not over. It's not over just because they say that. Let me also note that, and this is important, that I'm hearing reports, which I hope that you can confirm, that the Civil Rights Division of the Department of Justice is being excluded from the case too. And that means that the people who do these kind of prosecutions, even from the feds, are not being included in these investigations. So that's one that I've heard from several sources. I wonder if that might be something that people in the free independent press can run down and confirm. But I've been getting those reports, and I'll tell you this, Aaron. I was hearing that we were excluded days before we were officially excluded. I was trying to persuade them to change their mind, and I still hope they change their mind. But this is bad news. I can tell you this. One, they can't if we get the evidence, if we get probable cause that a crime was committed and Jonathan Ross committed it, we can charge that now. Also, now there will be barriers. if I was the defense attorney, I'd say, well, I would defend, the way I would defend the case is I'd say they don't even have the full case file. They haven't looked at this, they haven't looked at that. There's all this reason, all these things can represent reasonable doubt. And that would be the defense, but it doesn't mean we can't charge it. It might mean it'd be harder to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after the Trump administration is gone, and they will be one.
Now you hear the obvious plan. They're going to wait until the administration is out of power. You know, basically when you're weak, maybe they're gonna catch you when you're weak, right? When hopefully when you can't fight back, they're going to try to do something to you.
One day, this case is not going to evaporate, and hopefully full and free access to the file will emerge again.
You've also been criticized for your comments. The shooting, we should note, was Wednesday at 10:37 a.m. Eastern. Just over 2 hours later, the Department of Homeland Security put out a statement definitively asserting what had happened, defending the ICE agent, accusing Renee Good of domestic terrorism. That's a characterization that you reiterated in a press conference half an hour later. Now, Republican Senator Tom Tillis said, quote, "It was very unusual to have a senior law enforcement official to draw a conclusion about an event where the scene was still being processed. Generally speaking, law enforcement would recognize that a life was lost, that families are changed forever, the shooter's life will change forever. We're collecting video. We're trying to assess the situation." Why did you not wait for an investigation before making your comments?
Oh, well, everything that I've said has been proven to be factual and the truth. This administration wants to operate in transparency. I have the responsibility as the Secretary of Homeland Security to know this information as soon as possible. Had just been in Minneapolis the day before, had already had conversations with officers on the ground and supervisors, and knew the facts, and decided that the department and the people of this country deserve to know the truth of the situation of what had unfolded in Minneapolis.
But with all due respect, Secretary, the first thing you said was, quote, "What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and rammed them with her vehicle." That's not what happened. We all saw what happened.
It absolutely is what happened. Those officers had been out in enforcement action. A vehicle had been stuck. They had come to help get that vehicle out. That's when this individual started blocking traffic for minutes and minutes.
You said that the
before
woman
this
attacked them and surrounded them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle.
Blocked the road for a long time and was yelling at them and impeding a federal law enforcement investigation. And that's what you need to focus on, Jake, is they were breaking the law by impeding and obstructing a law enforcement operation. They were breaking the law already, and these officers were doing their due diligence of what their training had prepared them to do to make sure they were handling it appropriately.
You said within hours of her being killed, you said that she was a domestic terrorist. How do you define domestic terrorist?
She weaponized her vehicle to conduct an act of violence against a law enforcement officer and the public.
How
So
can
as
you
they are doing that,
How can you assert with certainty that she was trying to hurt the officer as opposed to she was trying to flee the scene?
if you look at what the definition of domestic terrorism is, it completely fits the situation on the ground. This individual, as you saw in the video that we released just 48 hours after this incident, showed that this officer was hit by her vehicle. She weaponized it, and he defended his life and those colleagues around him and the public.
The question is, I don't doubt, my position is, I wasn't there. I didn't see it. Some people say that it clearly showed that she was trying to hit him and did. Some people say, no, she was clearly trying to move her car and flee and get away. I don't know. What I'm saying is, how do you know? How can you assert for a fact within hours before any investigation, this is what happened?
The facts of the situation are that the vehicle was weaponized and it attacked the law enforcement officer. He defended himself and he defended those individuals around him. That is the definition. When there is something that is weaponized to use against the public and law enforcement, that is an act of domestic terrorism. It happened in our shores. It happened here in our country. You don't get to change the facts just because you don't like them. We will continue to look at this individual and what her motivations were. We know that there was, throughout that morning, she had harassed and impeded law enforcement operations. That raises the suspicion level with all of these law enforcement officers as far as paying attention to what her capacity is. And as you see on the videos, and they've proven out that this law enforcement officer took the action that his training prepared him for, and he worked to make sure that he could save his own life and those around him.
How can you assert that there's no ambiguity in this before any investigation has taken place?
I had just been in Minneapolis and had been with those officers, had seen what they were facing on the streets every day, and had talked to their supervisors as soon as the incident happened and had gotten the facts and seen videos before I ever went to talk at that press conference. And the Trump administration and President Trump is the most transparent and open government that we've ever had. Give the public the information, give them what they need to know about a situation so they can have the truth as soon as possible.
So if this...
Now, clearly, the administration is not going to back down, as was expected by the liberals. They pretty much hoped that they could just make a show of force and Trump would be like, oh no, there's too many people in the streets. But Trump did the opposite. Trump said, you know what? We are going to surge. We are going to put more people in the streets. We're going to send more cops out there. We're going to bring more people into the game. We're getting people off the bench. We're hiring more ICE agents. We're flooding the zone. Can't do nothing.
That are making our community less safe. By the numbers, according to our well-respected Minneapolis Police Chief, Brian O'Hara, there are now more ICE agents in Minnesota than there are police officers, combined Minneapolis Police Force and St. Paul Police Force. So they are outnumbering our own local police officers out on the streets. They have picked up people who are legal, who have passports, who are yelling, I have a passport, I have a passport, look at my phone, I have a passport. And this is just got to stop. That are making our community less safe. By the numbers,
has learned that about 1,000 additional, just in, CNN has learned that about 1,000 additional Customs and Border Protection agents are set to deploy to Minneapolis. That is according to two federal law enforcement sources. An ICE agent there shot and killed Renee Good just last week. Let's get to CNN's Whitney Wild for the very latest on all this. In this additional deployment, Whitney, what are you learning?
Well, this is a massive increase, John, because this was already the largest immigration action to date with 2,000 agents spread throughout the Twin Cities. Now we know that it's going to be a 50% increase, 3,000 agents spread throughout that area. This is according to two sources. According to CNN's Priscilla Alvarez, Customs and Border Protection Commander Gregory Bovino had already been on the ground. He is going to be part of this operation. He is a well-known figure. He led operations in Chicago, New Orleans, and Charlotte. One of the sources telling Priscilla that he is going to be conducting targeted operations, which include door knocks. And in those situations, the documents that are provided to those targets will include administrative warrants, which are signed by an immigration officer, but do not carry the same legal weight as a judicial warrant, or they will be copies of final orders of removal. John, as you mentioned, this all comes on the heels of an ICE officer shooting and killing Renee Nicole Good. Leaders in Minneapolis and leaders at the White House have two completely different ideas about what happened. The White House continuing to defend that officer, saying that he feared for his life, that she attempted or did run him over, saying that this was an act of domestic terrorism. Kristi Noem doubled down on those comments in an interview with Jake Tapper on Sunday. Minneapolis leaders say that could not be further from the truth. She posed no risk to that officer, that this was a completely unjustified shooting, and they are calling for more local involvement in a federal investigation, which at this point is being led exclusively by the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office in Minneapolis. New over the weekend, John, Democratic lawmakers attempted to enter an ICE facility. They were inside briefly before being escorted out. On Thursday of last week, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem had changed the policy about allowing unannounced visits by lawmakers, at saying that they need at least a week's notice. And John, the reason for that, she said, was that it's too difficult to move around the staffing that is required for an unannounced visit. Basically saying when you have these lawmakers who just show up, that means that they have to take agents off of other important tasks and instead escort them inside these buildings. So now saying no more unannounced visits. Instead, they want at least a week's notice, John.
All right, so just some of the new developments there. Whitney, we know you're keeping your eye on it. Thank you very, very much. Kate.
Let's talk about these new developments with someone who knows everything about them. Joining us right now is the former acting director of ICE, John Sandberg. It's great to see you again, John. So first, on the hundreds of more officers that are now being sent into Minnesota to back up ICE agents while they continue operations, what do you think that will do to the situation?
Okay, I think it has a real risk of inflaming the situation. We really need to de-escalate things in Minneapolis right now. The state and locals have.
What does that even mean? Just back down and let the people do what they want on the street? They can terrorize the local citizens or whatever. This is exactly what happened during the George Floyd protest, by the way. You just let them terrorize regular people.
Have indicated they do not want this extensive presence, right, of immigration enforcement agents in the city. This doesn't mean, so I think what I'd like to see is we reduce the visibility of the deployment here. This doesn't mean we have to say we're abandoning immigration enforcement. I think some people have tried to characterize it as either you have these mass deployments where you have no immigration enforcement at all. We know that's not true. ICE has arrested millions of people since its inception without these images that we're seeing now. But by doubling down and redeploying, we're sending the opposite message that we do not care what the state and locals think. It's going to trigger more, and it's also just going to inflame the passions of these protesters. And Kate, very quickly, what also concerns me is where we're getting these agents from. These are Border Patrol agents, primarily. That they're just not trained or experienced in doing operations in these urban environments. They're trained for the border itself. So the nature and the experience level of these officers themselves, that concerns me as well.
It's really an interesting, important point. What do you think of the change in policy John was just talking about with Whitney Wild that the Homeland Security Secretary just put in place? No more unannounced visits. They cannot accommodate unannounced visits by lawmakers to ICE facilities. They now need a week's notice, saying that they just can't.
I want to move away from this real quick because there's actually more interesting news to talk about. Let me jump to MSGay BC.
By the Wall Street Journal reveals the Minnesota shooting is not the first case of ICE officers breaking the basic law enforcement safety protocols or firing into moving cars. Joining us now, co-writer of that report, visual investigations reporter at the Wall Street Journal, Brenna Smith. Brenna, the report details 13 incidents nationwide since July of federal immigration agents firing at or into civilian vehicles. Tell us about what you found.
Hi, thank you for having me. So I was on a team of reporters who basically was trying to answer this question of how are these vehicle stops escalating into violent encounters? We looked and scrubbed as much as we could of past court filings, news clips. We were able to see since last July that there were over a dozen other incidents. We obtained footage of 4 of them. And in those, we were able to then go and work with and speak with various sources and current and former DHS agents, as well as police trainers who helped develop curricula for vehicle stops, to be able to understand if there were any similar characteristics across these videos.
John Lemire, there are 13 incidences of ICE agents firing at cars, at automobiles. In 12 of those 13 cases, the person they were shooting at were unarmed. And in the one case where that wasn't the case, the weapon was actually secured in a place that would have posed absolutely no threat to the agents.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
I think the assumption is that the weapon itself is the vehicle. And then remember, Scarborough used to be a Republican. You remember that back in the day? Long time ago, way before I cared about politics, this guy used to be a Republican. Look at him now. This is pure liberal. He is a shit lib. He's a pure shit lib. He's quarter zip shit lib.
Remarkable that these patterns do emerge, Brenna. So let's talk more about that, please. The Joe points out 12 of them unarmed. Obviously, this victim in Minneapolis last week, unarmed. What other sort of patterns are you seeing here? When you said you spoke to some current and former law enforcement, what are they saying in terms of perhaps mistakes that were made by these agents, or were there some defenses offered in terms of actually, maybe it shouldn't have escalated to a shooting, but some of the tactics were correct? What are some of the patterns we found here in something that's, I think we all fear is going to happen again?
Yeah, so I think something to keep in mind is that traffic stops are actually a very well-studied area of law enforcement. It's something there's decades of research about the best, safest ways to go about doing a vehicle stop, not just for civilians, but also for the officers themselves. When we looked at 4 of these incidents, and the experts that we spoke with were basically telling us that the tactics that ICE was using in those 4 recorded videos were essentially there were times where then they were boxing in the vehicle, and that's something that should be reserved specifically for typically high risk situations. And when you do it, you need to do it right. They need to not have any room to flee, and that typically was allowed to happen. There also were actions that one expert described as intrusive actions, where it's when you use some more aggressive tactics, it can provoke resistance from civilians, such as when you smash a window, you reach into a car, you grab into a car.
We saw that here with the door handle.
Right, yes, with the door handle. Another key one is the idea of interacting with a moving vehicle in general, whether that's moving into the path or also shooting into a moving vehicle. One expert described that the shooting into a moving vehicle is something that needs to be taken with significant calculation, though hard to do on the fly, because essentially if you shoot into a moving vehicle, he called it essentially an unguided missile after that.
All right. The new piece is online now. Visual investigations reporter at the Wall Street Journal, Brenna Smith. Thank you very much. He's
a citizen! He's a citizen! He's a citizen! Stop!
While I was on the ground, I was in shock. I just knew I was getting handcuffed. It was all happening very fast. I'm like, how did I get here? How did documenting their activity lead to this?
In early November, Border Patrol agents.
Yeah, real quick before we even go further, shout out to Ms. Cantrell with the couple of super chats here with the $1.99 and then also with the $4.99 for bringing us the best internet memes and things. Shout out to Ms. Cantrell. We are gonna watch ICE get active, you guys. ICE is getting active.
Take control. Take control of your city.
Moved into Charlotte, North Carolina. The deployment was part of a broader federal enforcement effort spreading across the country from Los Angeles to Chicago and now Minneapolis.
Oh!
Cell phone footage has emerged from each city, showing agents detaining immigrants and protesters. The people filming the federal agents call themselves ICE verifiers. These verifiers have since become a focal point in the Trump administration's response to the fatal shooting of Minneapolis resident Renee Good earlier this week. Republicans have said that people following and monitoring ICE are impeding immigration-related arrests and endangering officers and civilians.
Why are you taking it?
How do you understand the ICE resistance?
This is a cult. This is cult behavior.
That woman is part of a broader left-wing network to attack, to dox, to assault, and to make it impossible for our ICE officers to do their job.
She was a agitator, probably a paid agitator, but in my opinion, she was an agitator.
Should we send people to Gastonia, yes or no? This community defense work has been something that Siembra has done since 2017, which is how it got started. These are all volunteers who have been trained on how to verify whether an activity is actually ICE or Border Patrol.
Do we know who that is up there? Okay, let's figure that out. We're trying to anticipate where they are. We're looking for them.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Someone's honking and screaming, La Migra, ICE, Border Patrol. They're impeding our investigation. So
When somebody goes up to them and is like, hey, what are you doing? They also aren't used to that. They're breaking the law left and right. So the more that you can get them to talk about that, at least in my opinion, the better that is.
Verifiers say documenting these encounters serves 2 purposes: alerting the community and preserving evidence. They say video from these interactions can later be used in court.
We are going to what we believe is one of the staging areas for CBP and ICE. Our hope is to, just verify and have confirmed reports from the community about what they're doing, when they're moving, how many cars they have, what they're driving. This is it, but they are not here. There are no cars here. This kind of makes me worry that we don't know where they are.
By the end of the week, the Department of Homeland Security had carried out more than 300 detentions across the Charlotte area. Most were not recorded. Josh Long was documenting Border Patrol activity on Charlotte's east side when he noticed he was being followed after photographing a Border Patrol vehicle and its license plate.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police. There's 2 Wagoneers, and they've got their sirens on, and they're Border Patrol. They're not police, and they're trying to pull me over right now, and they've been driving recklessly.
Long was forcibly removed from his car and handcuffed on the ground. He was cited for impeding a federal investigation. He was one of at least 8 verifiers arrested during the week-long operation.
There's like 50 cars here. I'm walking up on foot. They're going out.
To me, this feels like a bully has come into town and they're picking on the little guys. And honestly, they're...
He said, I feel like a bully is coming to town. This is just like Jim Crow.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
They're targeting people because of their skin color.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
I don't regret doing what I did. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Hope you have a terrible day. They all just rolled out to go terrorize our communities.
Huh? I'm not doing all right.
What's that?
I'm not doing all right. I'm not doing all right. Back up. Yo. See that? Look at the recording. We're here. Stop doing. Go back up.
You good? Oh, absolutely.
Your face.
Absolutely. Oh, back up. I'm walking here. Back up.
Like that. Good job.
Man, that's not a nice guy.
I don't fuck.
Good.
Fuck you and fuck all y'all. What you gonna do?
Hey, you guys American citizens?
Fuck you. Huh? None of your business. That's what.
Fuck you. All right.
See that? Blocking traffic. Blocking traffic. Look at that. Bunch of y'all right there. Fuck every single one of y'all. Look at that.
Just gonna get a pic. Hold on.
Go ahead, take a pic right there.
All right, let me get one of this guy here.
Right here.
Appreciate
that.
Fuck you.
Huh? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, don't touch him. Don't touch him. What are you doing? Come on. Yo.
I work here, bro.
Yeah, he works. Look at that.
Fuck you. Fuck you. What? Fuck you.
Look at that. Look.
I hope you didn't think Target was a safe zone. Target is not a sanctuary city, my nigga. I don't know what you were thinking. Target is not a safe space, bro.
Grabbing him. Look at him grabbing him. Yo, let him go.
Hey, what are you doing? Fuck you! Hey, fuck you!
You guys are all on video.
No, take my phone. Hey, you got my phone.
Where is the paperwork?
Where's the?
They do it on target. They do it on target.
Hey, stand up. Where are their stories? Hey, fucking worker. Anybody else? Point ask where the fuck the words are. You guys don't have the right.
What's your name? What's your name?
Jonathan Aguilar Garcia. I'm literally a U.S. citizen.
Give us a phone number.
U.S. citizen. Get the fuck out of here,
Why are you kidnapping a citizen? Why are you? Why?
Sir, give us your phone number. We'll call your family. Give us your phone number.
Fuck you. War.
Wait, you want your family to know?
I literally have my passport.
Let him get on his passport.
That nigga quiet.
Wait, you want your family to know?
I literally have my passport.
Let him get on his passport.
What's your name? What's your name? We'll find your family.
They have rights.
They have rights. So fucking what, man?
What? Hey! Get back there now!
Give us what's the phone number we should call?
That's my mom.
That's your mom? We'll
Yeah.
call you. And your first name's Christian, right?
Christian
We'll
Miranda
call them.
Romano.
That nigga crying. He was tough shit a few minutes ago. He was tough shit like 10 minutes ago. I didn't cry. I got a passport. You should have tied that shit to your neck, nigga. Anyway, we got a lot of footage. I'm sorry, I'm eating a Snickers bar. We got a lot of footage. I'm hungry. I couldn't wait. We got a lot of footage of ICE getting active on the cold streets of Minnesota. Yes, Bandit. Minnesota is looking like Hoth. The Empire is striking back, and these niggas don't have no Jedis. All the liberals in Minnesota right now are praying for an Obi-Wan Kenobi. You niggas ain't got no Jedis to save you.
We got everything? Put this car right here, left row. Mark, put this car right here, left row. There's a lot of glass everywhere. Fuck you. Just punch it, and we're out. Did they take the driver? Well, you have no fucking right to be here. Get out of our state. Sir, stay over there, please. Fucking murderous, sir. traitorous. I'm telling you, you're not gonna like the outside. Get the fuck out! I have a lot of room. Get out! You will never stop following. Get the fuck out! Thank you guys. We will never get out of our fucking state! We will never get out! Fuck you! We'll be back there. Power. Get a real job. Sir, back up. Get on the sidewalk, sir. Was she an observer?
You know, I feel like the feds, they should just run sting operations over and over again. Like have ICE agents driving around in highly visible marked cars. And then when these people try to get out there and stop the ICE agents, have another car jump out and arrest all these people in force and then take them away and then start the whole thing over. Just keep arresting them. Put them in jail, hold them in jail, lose their paperwork, feed them nasty ass mystery. They don't even really give you real meat anymore when you get locked up. It's like a weird, some type of Soylent Green on a sandwich type of blend thing. It's weird, but they got to put the liberals in jail. Just keep running this scam, run this sting over and over again until they get tired of going to jail, bro. Because they're gonna keep doing this shit.
Let them go! Let them go! Let them go! Let them go! Hey, get off the truck! Get off the truck! Get off! Let my people go! Get off the truck! Let my people go! Y'all gotta move! Y'all gotta move! Y'all gotta move! No! I can't! Don't touch me! Don't pull me! Okay, get out! Get the fuck out! Let's go. Let my people go! Let my people go! Bring your dog! These are parents! These are community members! Their kids waiting outside! Their kids waiting outside, sir! Their kids waiting outside to see their loved ones! Just let them go!
Separating families.
It's our people!
Separate.
No! Let them go!
Now, I'm not saying that I would run over this bald fat lady with my big truck, but I would attempt to turn the wheel and maybe wing her a little bit. I hear that's what you can do now. I would try to turn my wheel and maybe hopefully wing her just a little bit.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Move on! Move on! Get back! Get back! On the sidewalk! Get back! Look out! Drive past the people.
Just be careful and get off the street. Be careful. Right?
You guys get your toes run over? Off the vehicle. Get back. Get back.
White men, I want you to understand something. White men, I want you to hear me, white men. Hear my voice and understand me when I tell you this, white men. This is what happens to the women you refuse to marry. Now, I'm not saying it's your fault for refusing to marry them, but I'm just telling you, white guys, all right? This is what happens to the women you refuse to marry. All right? Now, however you're going to figure that out, that's your business. That's you work that out on your own time. But I just want you to understand, white guys, this is exactly what happens to all the chicks that you refuse to marry. And I think this is a problem in white America that needs to be contended with. You got to do something about this shit. All right? This shit's starting to spill over onto my lawn. All right? We can't have this shit. Actually, I hear you guys coming up with all these terminologies, snow studs and snow rhinos. I actually prefer the term Yeti. I think big fat white lesbians, they just remind me of Yetis. Well, because if the opposite end of that spectrum is a snow bunny, these bitches are Yetis, bro. Like they're big, abominable snow people. And I refuse. You niggas are not gonna leave. You're not gonna pour all the Yeti bitches on me, bro. I thought we were cool here. I thought we actually were good peoples. I don't know why, because I pointed out a problem in white America. You niggas are gonna constrict me to all the Yeti bitches. I'm not Yeti built, bro. I'm not trying to get with no Yeti built Becky bitch. What's wrong with you niggas? I can't believe you would try to do that to me. I have standards, all right? I'm an American, goddammit. No, Bandit, you got the wrong black guy. I am into athletic booties and elite titties. You got the wrong black guy, Bandit, I promise you. How you think I got my white card in the first place, bro?
Clutching. Hold on, mom. Keep clutching. Keep clutching.
Speaking of cousins, Bandit, you asked me if I have any cousins. This might be one of them niggas right here.
Oh, that bitch! What's up? What's up? Keep clutching. Hold on, mom. Keep clutching. Keep clutching. Oh, ass, nigga. I'm walking. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. If I would walk on public property, bitch ass nigga, I ain't no immigrant. Nigga, I'm black. Take some. Touch me. I want you to. Oh, okay. Y'all bad. Y'all some whole ass niggas. We kill shit by day, face clear. Come on, cub. Come on, cub. Come on, cub. This what y'all do? What y'all do? Motherfuckers that pay y'all taxes, y'all stupid. You working?
He's coming. Maybe he's stealing our money, bro. Fucking disgraceful, bro. Disgraceful, especially minorities in this shit, bro. Minorities in this shit.
How y'all coming? Let's get bro. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. He touching me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Ain't nobody touching y'all. Hey, look. Every step I take, watch they move. Don't look. Watch they move. Get behind that line. Yeah, I know I am. Nigga, what the fuck you gonna do if I was? Right there. All right then, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Bitch ass nigga. You ain't had that badge on my beat your ass. Take your shit in pocket with it, nigga. We do that shit. Nigga, get arrested. Nigga, boss gonna spit on y'all still. You're gonna get my face. I'm talking. You're gonna get arrested. I'm talking. Who? Spit in my face. You're gonna get arrested. Let's turn around for you. I will stop it. Turn it around for you, brother. What you wanna do, baby brother? Yeah, get the fuck on. Come on. Back up. Nope. Back up. Nope. Nope. You let me know what right now, nigga? You let me know what right now, nigga? You gonna get back in your car and pull off? I know. I'll close the door for you. Bitch ass nigga. What wrong with y'all? Y'all goofy as fuck. We finna get y'all place too. How the fuck y'all icy y'all slow?
Y'all fucking slow. Cause they got their guns, bro.
Stop hating, do y'all.
They know they can't chase niggas, so they fucking.
Nigga, give me a fucking suit. Fuck, I'll turn on you, bitch ass. Keep clutching your gun. Keep clutching your gun. Okay. We have you on camera. Keep clutching your gun. What you scared? What you scared? I don't give a fuck about no gun, cuz I do this for real. Stop being scared of me, nigga. I'm talking. Bitch ass nigga. Clutch your gun. Clutch it, little bitch. You a bitch. Like I said, what you gonna do? Do it. Pull it out. Pull it out. I don't give a fuck. Pull it out, nigga. You see the demon in me, bitch. Pull it out. Pull it out like my arm. Do it. Do it. Get in your car, nigga. Get in your car. What you saying? Oh, what's up? You still? Yeah. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Nigga, what the fuck is you gonna do? What is you gonna do? Yeah, don't waste no time dying on me. I'm telling you. Because we all got shots. What's up? What's up? We all got shots. Scary ass nigga. I'll put that K on you bitch ass niggas. Fuck road y'all. Y'all niggas is bitches. Y'all niggas is bitches. Certified bitch niggas. Certified bitch made. Fuck wrong with y'all. Pull y'all heat out while y'all pull off. Fuck wrong with y'all. Hit me with that motherfucker if you want to. I'm like, kids, I'm suing. Hit me. Hit me. Bitch ass nigga. You niggas is bitches. Stop corning up, bitch. Corning in a bitch. Harassing our crew members and shit. Come on, cuz. Get the fuck on somewhere. What
exactly did black people ever do?
What did we do for white people to hate us so much?
Like, I'm genuinely asking, what did we ever do to deserve anti-blackness in every single community?
Fuck the fuck up! Fuck the fuck up! Right now! Get back! Get back! Get back! Fuck the fuck up! Fuck the fuck up! Right now! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! I'm talking to young people. Hey! Hey!
Y'all look good. I know.
Nobody did. I'm not resisting. Cowards are here. I'm not resisting. I'm not doing shit. Leave me alone. Put your arms behind your back. That's how you spend your life. Chief JV Gestapo. That's what you want. Who do you need us to contact? Give us a phone number. Give us a phone number. My girlfriend's right behind you. Once you guys get him in, let's get him into Victor 3, okay? Yeah. I'm going to Victor 3. That's a Victor 3. Get up. Give him a good pat down once you get him.
I just had a great idea. Total brilliant counter psyop strategy. You know how like all these white liberals, they stand out there and they just like talk shit and yell at the ICE guys all day? You know what ICE should do? ICE should hire a black comedian to just roast all the white liberals all day long. Put him in a little room somewhere, you know, put him like behind some glass so that people can look at him and he can look at them. And he just roasts all the white people all day long. And nobody can touch him. Nobody can touch him, by the way. They just get a black guy with a microphone and all the fat white liberals. You just come out and talk shit about that. Like, look at you. Look, Becky. Yeah, you look like your uncle touched you. That's why you're here, aren't you? Broke on the inside. You know, just say all kind of horrible shit to a bitch. You know what I mean? Talk all kind of shit to the dudes that show up. It would be the best thing ever. And then this is the chef kiss moment of it all. You live stream it. You just live stream it. You have a black comedian behind a little glass wall barricade thing. You put a bunch of ICE guys right in front of him, and then you have him roast all the white people. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to out roast him, and it's all going to go horribly bad. And then you know what happens? After the first guy does it, then the other guys are going to want to do it. It's going to be cool. And then it's going to be a thing now. Because you know what? Low key, a lot of black folk are sick and watching these white liberals act up. It was one thing watching a bunch of niggas twerk in the street, but when white folk doing it, you just make it look cringe.
Get up. All right, we're good. Back up, you guys. That's a fucking bitch. Stay back. Hey, you guys need a back. Take a step back. Y'all wasting y'all time with me. Move the shit, put it back. Sorry? I'm sorry, I can't. Drive yourself to the fucking gas station? Fuck you! You're a real fucking job! Fuck bitch! Behavior! Motherfucker! This guy's a bust up. He bust up. You want her? No, I'm good. You're good. Triple.
Williams.
Now! Move your car! Now! Move! Move your car! Move your car! Move! Hurry up! One, move! Two, move!
Here's another idea too. Start punching tires, man. You want to use your car to impede the flow of traffic? I might accidentally punch one of your tires out. I might accidentally punch all 4 of your tires out. I don't know. Things get crazy in a protest.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Stay blessed, my neighbor. Positive vibes, positive vibes. No stress, my nigga. Cut that shit out of your life. Oh, cut a motherfucker off. We too fresh to be on sucker shit. Oh, my niggas prosper. I'm a blessed motherfucker. Holla. Stay blessed, my nigga.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Hey! Back up! Hey, hold on, Mariana. Take off. Back up. Back up. Back up. Fire safety and your safety. Stay there. There you go. Right here. Back up. Back up. Hey, Cole, if you do that. Get out of the line. Tough guy. Back up. Back up.
Back up. One more. One more. You go back there, I'm going to put you under arrest. One more. You get back there one more time. Back up. Back up.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your
You're from around here?
I'm from around here, and they just popped up overnight. Ain't no kids in there. All this is just a front.
So you're from Ohio. For many years you lived here?
Yeah, I've been living here for 20 years. These just became like daycare this summer, but I never seen kids. You know what they're doing? It's no joke.
So what do you think this is then?
This is a front. It's a scam.
Go to Commerce Daycare on Cleveland Avenue.
Whoa, what'd you say?
Commerce Daycare on Cleveland
Wait, can we talk to you real quick? What'd you say?
I'm just telling you, go to Commerce on Cleveland.
Is it fraudulent? You think it's fraudulent?
All of these are fraudulent. They've been doing this for years.
Whoa.
For years.
Whoa.
Please, you do not have a permission to do this.
Of course we do. Of course we do. It's
every individual, whether a daycare owner or not, you're doing this? You standing here?
We're asking questions.
Because specifically and selectively going to Somalia?
Well, I'm going to tell you why.
Because
why? You gotta let me answer.
Why? Do you want that is a racist ideology?
Do you want racist?
No.
Do you want
You're
me
doing selectively?
Do you want me to answer or not?
You do not have a
Just
permission.
answer. Here's the situation.
Please.
There's all of these reports of
Do
fraud.
not terrorize the community.
Nobody's terrorizing anybody. Am I a terrorist?
I'm going to sue you. To be honest.
You're going to sue me for what?
For what you're doing.
You went to the parking lot at Times Square. Get pictures of their family. Man. Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame! 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 How do you sleep at night?
You know, I think it's really interesting that they're all blowing their rape whistles right now. Liberals, really mentally, liberals feel as if they are being raped by ICE right now. They are being ICE raped. And that's why they're blowing their whistles, yo.
Stop fucking recording!
You're assaulting me! You're assaulting me! Get your hands off my body! Stop assaulting me! The liberals, they really are being assaulted right now by ICE. This is like a sexual fantasy in a lot of ways, too.
You sold your soul for 50 grand! Get out! We own you! Our tax money paid.
These are all like adult children, men and women who've never actually been spanked by their father. And like now, psychologically, they yearn for the discipline of a strong authoritarian male figure. Again, the men and the women. It's weird. There is something like psychologically, it's almost like it's sexual but non-sexual at the same time. There's a very strange energy happening here, because I'm not even trying to call all those men gay in practice, but there is a weird intellectual, psychological homosexuality occurring here, where they really do need to be spanked by their father so they can act right. That's really what it is. It's hard for me to not see it in those terms. It's like a bunch of adults who've never actually felt loving discipline from their male authoritarian figure. They need to be spanked by daddy one good time.
Get out! We own you! Our tax money paid for that piece of shit!
ICE agents getting harassed by a mob of Durkas. This is just like that scene in Black Hawk Down when those two guys got separated from the convoy. And now they're surrounded by a whole village of angry Somalis.
Sir, settle down.
Anybody in the car? Did you take a picture of their license plate? What's your name? Can we call anyone for you? Are you okay? What's your name?
Back up, please. Back up. Back up.
What the fuck are you doing here? Go get a real job. Get out of our city. You are not doing anything. Get out of anywhere. You ready? You know what you are. Get out. These are fucking drug dealers. Two other fucking kids.
That was fucked up.
The fuck out of our state.
And that was wrong. Get the shirt, man. Get the shirt, man. You're not fucking with ICE.
Fuck, you would like it in the back, you fucking weirdo. It's really fun. You should try it.
Hey! Hey, y'all ain't the coppers, bro. In the fucking face.
Fuck yourself. This motherfucker.
They the problem.
That's what you better do. You better. Shut your fucking doing Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You fucking liberal motherfucking spikes. We're gonna come back here. Yeah, video it. Video it, motherfuckers. You better check my record.
Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Hey, just give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space going to their car. Give them space going to their car.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Amílcar.
Amílcar, ¿cómo te sientes?
See, look, he's fine. Everybody's fine. He's fine.
Are you guys just randomly asking people like if they're American? I don't understand. I thought, is that what's happening? Are you guys just looking?
No days off, huh? Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Hey, just give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space going to their car. Give them space going to their car.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Amílcar. Amílcar Pipín.
¿Cómo te sientes?
Hey, see, look, he's fine. Everybody's fine. He's fine.
Are you guys just randomly asking people like if they're American? I don't understand. I thought, is that what's happening? Are you guys just looking?
No days off, huh? Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Hey, just give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car.
We're gonna wind this down in a little bit. I got some other work I want to get to, but later on we'll probably come back live. I'm expecting Nick Shirley should be dropping part 2 to his Somali fraud video today, and I want to cover that whenever it comes out. I want to jump right on that, but until then,
this issue of fraud, and more specifically Somali fraud, because it is so gargantuan. For the past 7 years, many of you are familiar with the video that Nick Shirley and I made. We have a second video that's coming out Monday that is 10 times worse than the original video. It's going to be pretty shocking and it's pretty graphic. So what I have here is a 5-year recap of all of the CCAP money, that's child care assistance payments, for the last 5 years. The top 102 recipients of that, 84 of them are Somali owned. You know how many children I've seen at those child care centers over the last 7 years? 0, not 1. There's another pile of money, and it's called Great Start. And that money is given to the facility to train their staff. Well, if you don't have any kids, you don't need any staff. Then what I believe is the core of all this, the core of all this is this non-emergency medical transportation. So a search showed that Minnesota recognizes 1,020 NEMT companies. Almost 900 of them are Somali owned. So in the second video, Nick Shirley and I went to 16 of them. I've actually been to about 70 of them. They don't exist. They're in an apartment building. One of them's a liquor store. Another one's a wire transfer. Another one is something totally unrelated. It's a grocery store. There are no vehicles. And the average NEMT company in the United States has 20 vehicles, and each vehicle generates about $70,000 a year. So you run those numbers, 800 companies, 20 vehicles, $70,000 a year, and it's an enormous sum of money that's going out. So my feeling is that chasing the money transfers and the wires and the SARS is great, but you got to drop like Batman on Minnesota DHS, because they're the ones who are writing the checks. They're the ones allowing the fraud to happen. Look, you can blame the Somalis, but if you stick your hand out and someone puts $100 in it, yet you're going to stick your hand out again, and keep the people who are putting the $100 in have got to stop doing it. They got to get out of their office and go out and look at these facilities and say, this is an apartment building. You can't have a transportation company in an apartment building. And the vast majority of these companies exist on paper only. They're not real. They have no assets, no office, and no vehicles. The other thing is that when a child care facility receives federal funds, they must abide by Civil Rights Act of 1964, Title VI, which says that you cannot be exclusive to one ethnic group in your child care facility. It's discrimination. So when DHS goes out and does these inspections, they always do them announced. So they call ahead to let them know they're coming. So of course you stockpile the kids in there and everything looks great. But do they actually count the number of kids that are there? Because some of these facilities are licensed for 120 kids and they don't have any kids. And even if they do load kids in, they got 10 of them. But DHS doesn't going to go with 10 kids. Wait a minute, you're licensed for 120. What's going on here? They have no sign in or sign out sheet like a normal daycare is. So there's no way to track if there are any kids there, who they are, what race they are, any of that. So I'm asking for the Fed's help to come in and get to DHS and tell them get their act together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David.
Good. And David, I want to thank you for both your citizen journalism, but more for your citizen investigation in terms of what the Minnesota government was unwilling to do. And here, would you care to speculate whether it was negligence or corruption or some toxic cocktail of both?
So Governor Walz is on record as saying that organized crime caused the fraud in Minnesota. And I said, organized crime, but like the mafia, like the Colombo, I mean, you know, what is he talking about? He never got specific, but he did admit to knowing about the fraud in 2020. He's on record as saying that. Well, Minnesota has a law, and it's statute 3.971, subdivision 9, and it says that if you are head of an agency and you are made aware of fraud or suspected fraud, you must immediately contact the Office of the Legislative Auditor and notify them of the fraud. The legislative auditor then is the body that determines what law enforcement agency to bring into the investigation. Governor Walz said he contacted the FBI. He didn't. I talked to the FBI, but it's not his prerogative to do that. It's the legislative auditor's prerogative to do that. And look, I just want to say everything I've done on my own. I don't make a penny off this. I was born here. I grew up here. My whole family's here. And I'm not going to sit by while this happens and not do anything. I'm the guy who's going to make the difference. And I'm telling you, when this next video comes out, it's going to be World War III.
Well, I find myself in the unusual position of agreeing with Governor Walz that it was undoubtedly organized crime. And what we are seeing, and this is what Treasury does, we have successfully tracked and prosecuted the mafia. We have successfully tracked and prosecuted the Mexican cartels. And this is organized crime within the Somali community. So he is right. This is an organized criminal enterprise, and we will get to the bottom of it. And thank you for your help.
And so all of this fraud that you're now seeing being uncovered around the country after our video came out, everyone's going to these childcare facilities, these delicate, there's nobody there. They're getting hundreds of millions of dollars. I go, where are the people? They're on a field trip. They're not there. So the fraud, I believe, is being developed here. The programs are being developed here, and then they're fanning out across the country. But this is their ground zero right here. This is their base, Minneapolis.
On the streets of Salt Lake City,
a lot of crime when it comes to gang-on-gang violence.
Police say one gang quietly has been rising up the ranks.
TDA, Tren de Aragua gang.
Tren de Aragua.
They have terrorized multiple South American countries.
A prison gang known throughout Latin America for extortion, drugs and human trafficking, kidnappings and killings, has now been linked by investigators to crimes closer to home.
And that's when we really started to realize that we did have a presence here in Utah.
Utah Department of Public Safety Chief of Investigations Tanner Jensen says while the Sureños, Crips, and Bloods claim far more members in Utah, and the Sinaloa cartel continues to rule the drug trade throughout most of the Rocky Mountain region, Tren de Aragua is looking for its cut.
Trying to build an identity here in Utah and build out their network.
Jensen says, though, that's easier said than done, with the Venezuelan gang very much on law enforcement radars since 2024. Back then, the National Sheriff's Association even stated TDA had given its members the green light to fire on police officers.
Warning.
Why are you
go to
guys
jail too. Now
harassing
you're
us?
recording. Okay, good job.
Why are you
I'm trying
doing
to give you a warning.
I'm a girl.
I'm trying to give you a
Okay,
warning.
okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
If you keep following us, you're gonna end up like him. You're gonna get arrested. Okay?
Okay.
Go home. Are they
Okay.
with you?
I don't know who that is.
You
Why are
can go
you
to jail
guys
too. Now
harassing
you're
us?
recording. Okay, good job.
Why are you
I'm
doing
trying to
this?
give you a warning.
I'm a girl.
I'm trying to give you a warning.
Okay,
Okay?
okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
If you keep following us, you're gonna end up like him. You're gonna get arrested.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Go home. Are they
Okay.
with you?
I don't know who that is. Why are
can
you
go to
guys
jail too. Now
harassing
you're
us?
recording. Okay, good job.
Why are you
I'm
doing
trying to
this?
give you a warning.
I'm a girl.
I'm trying to give you a warning,
Okay,
okay?
okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
You keep following us.
He's off, huh? Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Hey, just give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space going to their car. Give them space going to their car.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Amílcar. Amílcar Pipín.
¿Cómo te sientes?
See, look, he's fine. Everybody's fine. He's fine.
Are you guys just randomly asking people like if they're American? I don't understand. I thought, is that what's happening? Are you guys just looking?
No days off, huh? Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Don't get so close. Hey, just give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space when they go to their car. Hey, give them space going to their car. Give them space going to their car.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Amílcar. Amílcar Pipín.
¿Cómo te sientes?
See, look, he's fine. Everybody's fine. He's fine.
Are you guys just randomly asking people like if they're American? I don't understand. I thought, is that what's happening? Are you guys just looking?
No.
Back up, back up. Back up. Back up, back up. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up. Back up.
Tell us you
Back
can.
up.
We can get you help.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
I'm going to follow your commands. So that you're saying this isn't what the country was supposed to be.
Right, nice. Careful.
What's your name?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck all of you!
They have special teams guys here with suppressors on their weapons.
Like silencers.
Yeah, we should not have silent. Why are you having silencers? These are just protesters. So they're doing things that their leadership is making decisions that are to instigate these people, and it's wrong.
I was crying like 10 minutes ago because this is just sad. Like, what is going on anymore? It's bad.
What is going on?
God, if I know. They're taking people who are innocent and have families and lives, and even if they aren't citizens, they still deserve like humanity. And a woman was shot, and she did not deserve that.
This is the neighbourhood where it happened. In fact, that just on the other side of that barricade is the spot where it happened. That barricade wasn't there this morning, and there's one there, there's another one down there. This whole area has been blocked off, not by the police. These are makeshift barricades that have been set up by locals and protesters. Now, this is just 4 blocks from the place 5 years ago where George Floyd, another Minnesota resident, was murdered by a police officer. The protests today haven't been anywhere near as big, but it certainly feels like it's just as tense. And we don't feel very welcome here at all. And you can see that sign there. It says, "Hey, press, you're pointing the cameras at the wrong people. Film the fascists." And of course, by the fascists, they are talking about the ICE agents, the Border Patrol, who are here in this city in numbers, have been. People here were warning that something was going to go wrong. And clearly yesterday, it went very, very wrong.
I think we have to show up. We have to show up for our neighbors and our friends and the people we care about that live right next door to us or work with us, and show them that we care, that we're here with them. And we're all one people.
Shame! 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 Shame!
It does feel extremely tense, and that's, you've got to say, being pushed along by some of the most senior people in the country. Donald Trump sent out an extremely inflammatory message yesterday, essentially blaming Renee Nicole Good's death on herself. You've had the head of Border Patrol, Kristi Noem, calling her a domestic terrorist. Just in the last few hours, Vice President J.D. Vance said she'd been brainwashed by leftist ideology.
I can believe that her death is a tragedy, while also recognizing that it's a tragedy of her own making and a tragedy of the far left, who has marshaled an entire movement, a lunatic fringe, against our law enforcement officers.
The administration has really been pinning the blame for her death on Renee Nicole Good herself, and that's even before the investigation has begun. There's real concern from the state governor down that this will not be an open and a fair investigation.
Guys, I'm going to catch you later. We will wrap this one up. I will be back a little bit later on this afternoon when Nick Shirley drops his next video. Until then, you guys take care. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Hit that like button on your way out. We are done.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.